Hi guys, I'm Avni and I'm part of the code branch for Ink and Metal. Welcome to session 4 of our Java curriculum. So today we'll be talking about conditional statements. So they're operators and there are multiple ones that you can use in the code. So some comparison operators that you can use is less than, equal to, greater than, or equal to, or not equal to. So these are multiple things that you can also use in your math, and these are the signs that you would be using in your syntax. So these ones are pretty straightforward. You have the equal to right next to whichever one you want. And this is a use case of it. And when you're your equal to has two equal signs. And when it's not, it's the exclamation point. Typically, the exclamation point is used for the not. Then there are logical operators where you have and, or, and not. So and is represented with two ands where this condition A and condition B have to be met. Or is when with two parallel lines where you have condition A or condition B have to be met. And then not when this condition is not met, this happens. So these are if, else if, and else statements. An if statement is basically where it's used so that a certain block of code is executed when the condition is true. So if my name is Avni, then I live here. Else if this statement is used for executing a block of code by testing another condition to see if it's true. So when you have an if and my name is not Avni, but my name is Ruhi, then I live here. So it's if and then else if. Then an else statement, this statement executes a block of code when all other if or else conditions are false. So for example, if my name is Avni, then I live here. Else if my name is Ruhi and I live there, else I live nowhere. So again, that's a very basic example, but that shows you the logic of how the if else if statements work. And this is a more practical use of it. So you have declaring an integer. If the x is less than 10, then you're going to print out the number small. Else if, so because if it's not less than 10, if it's less than 20, then this number is big. Otherwise, this number is very big because it doesn't go under 20 or 10. So here's a challenge problem. So ask a user for their grade from 1 to 12 and using conditional statements print out if they are in elementary, middle, or high school. Else print out that they do not go to grade school. You can pause it here. So this would be the solution. You would import the scanner, obviously, and then within your class, you're gonna name my scanner as whatever you want. You're gonna print out whatever your grade is so that you can ask the user, and then you're gonna store whatever they say. Now, grade is whatever they said. If the grade is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 6, so first to sixth grade, then they're in elementary school. Otherwise, if they're equal to 7 or equal to 8, so if they're in 7th or 8th grade, then they're in middle school. Otherwise, if their grade is greater than 9 and greater than 12, less than 12, so if it's from 9th to 12th grade, then they're in high school. Otherwise, overall, they just don't go to grade school. So now switch statements. This is a statement that is another conditional statement. It is used for testing multiple cases, and if there's a match, the corresponding block of code is executed. So even more than that, you have the break keyword, which is simply used for stopping the execution of more code when there's already a match for a case. So the default keyword is used for executing a block of code when there's no case match. It is similar to an else statement, but it has multiple cases. So when you're having in the class, you're gonna have your integer level and you're gonna switch the level. So if it's case 1, which it is, you're gonna be a beginner. And you're gonna break out of the switch case. Unless if you're in K2, then you're intermediate and you're going to break out of the switch case. And so on and so forth until you have there. And then you have the break. But if you don't print out any of these, the default will be that this level doesn't exist. So go ahead and try this out. Create a variable day holding any integer value from 1 to 7. Have a switch statement with 7 cases for each day. So for example, case 1, you would print Monday and so on. Have a break keyword after each case, and the default case should be this day does not exist. So go ahead and pause here. So the solution of this would be when you inside your class, you're having the day as 5, but this can be the scanner as well if you want. And you're gonna make your switch case. And in case 1, you're gonna have Monday, case 2, you're gonna have Tuesday, case 3, and so on until case 7 as Sunday. And you notice how there are breaks after each and every one of them. And if it's not between 1 to 7, then this case does not exist. Or sorry, this day does not exist. Go ahead and try it with an array checker. So create an array with 5 numbers, iterate through the array, and for each element in your array, check if it's greater than, equal to, or less than 3. If it's greater than 3, print the element is greater than 3, and so on if you want to. And this is something that you can do until your next session. Go ahead and work on it, and you'll be able to work more about what the arrays and operators were. This was session 4 for the Java Pro curriculum. Thank you so much for watching.